So this is going to be a little review of wedging to help you practice and get better. You're going to want to have some moisture in your hands. That's always helpful. And you want your clay to be sort of in the shape of a ball, something rounded. It doesn't have to be a perfect round shape. It can be irregular like this. But you can see how this chunk of clay is roundish and spherical. Once you've got your ball of clay, you're going to want to position your fingertips this way, as you see on video right now. Where your thumbs are touching, your wrists are awkwardly touching, and your fingertips stay curved, stay bent the whole time. You're going to be doing the bulk of the pushing into the clay with the fat, meaty part of your thumbs. That part of your thumbs is going to get the job done. You're going to want to work on a surface where the clay doesn't stick. Due to COVID, I no longer have wedging boards handy in my classroom, so you might find yourself wedging directly on a countertop. And that works as long as the countertop isn't too clean and silky smooth. If the countertop has a little bit of dust on it, that's actually a good thing. Okay, so remember, when you're wedging, you're going to also be pushing the clay into the table at a 30-degree angle away from your body. And you want to very much exaggerate certain movements. Also, you need to stand while you do this and have one leg forward, because you will be lunging at the same time as you're pushing the clay into the countertop. You must do a lunge. Now you can see after this first push that I did, the fat, meaty part of my thumbs did the job, did the bulk of the work. You can see those dents. And we're trying to do ram's head style wedging, by the way. And you can see my ram head starting to emerge. After you do that first initial push, I would mark out little eyes just so you can see the ram's head easier. And then get your hands kind of parallel to one another and roll the ram's head on its chin. So take Mr. Ram and roll him towards your body a little bit, where he's standing on his chin. And then you're going to reposition your hands as you have been, thumbs touching, fingers bent, wrists touching, etc. You're going to position your hands to do that on the top of his head, and then proceed to push at a 30-degree angle into the counter, into the tabletop while lunging. So you can't see that based on this camera angle, but I'm doing a full lunge with every push that I do. And so you can see I've got the clay folding into itself. Those folds are good. Anything that looks like horns, that's good too. That's all helping me do ram's head style wedging. Just remember, your thumbs start off together and your wrists almost start off together. But at the end of that push, your wrists kind of flare out. They kind of kick outward. And so you just push and roll back and push and roll back. Very repetitive. But you're lunging at the same time too. So that's looking pretty decent. Very much a sample of ram's head style wedging. And when it comes to wedging, it's like riding a bicycle. You never forget.